Paul, you want to come over here?
We're all ready for you now.
No, this is going to be bipartisan.
Yeah,
Well, again, we passed a bipartisan effort on economic development. The only difference is we passed it pretty quicker than usual. We appointed, Paul and I, our committees quicker than usual, try to get to work out here. We understand what's happening in the real world and people losing jobs. We asked the clerk staff to stay on last night so we could third read this and get it to the other side. The governor's asked us to get a bill on his desk quickly, and we've tried to do that. Paul?
Yeah, I think this is an example where we work together. I had members in my caucus who were concerned about more job training and other things we need to do, but got the assurance from the speaker and the chair of the committee that we'll be continuing to work on those. I think more than anything else, the message is that all of us, the speaker, minority leader, and everyone here is interested in dealing with the issues that are affecting the state. We want to do it together, and the speaker showed great leadership in doing that.
Tim, you want to talk about your bill, and that job training probably be part of your second bill?
We're real pleased today. I think Missouri is very lucky that at a time of crisis that we've got minority leadership with the Democrat Party, we've got the executive branch with Governor Nixon working with the Republican majorities to move quickly on a job package. I think that it's time for citizens to see some efforts of working together. We've been able to parse out our differences and come up with a consensus on this particular bill. These are good ideas that target technology and science. They target those types of investments into our state that will create innovations so that we are competitive on a global market. And as many of you would probably agree with me, the world economy is always evolving and it's always changing, and we've taken our job creation bill in the direction of getting involved with the evolution of new ideas and new technologies and expanding upon the Quality Jobs Act to take advantage of what's been our workhorse, effective workhorse, creating thousands of new jobs in the past that we think it will help us sustain and create thousands of new jobs in the future. And as the minority leader, as Representative LeVota pointed out, this is one part of a package of economic development bills we plan on presenting. The next major package we hope will be the job training bill, House Bill 190, that I've been communicating with the governor's staff on. We plan on the Republican side of the aisle, we plan on working directly with the executive branch and directly with the minority to work out a consensus on a job training bill. We expect, like any bill, we'll have our differences, but we all have a consensus agreement on one thing, that job training enhancement is absolutely essential in this economic environment, and we're planning on that being our next aggressive bill. We're waiting now on fleshing out the ideas, and we're moving this to the Senate. We'll begin on our job training piece next, and also take a good hard look at our third part of our package, which will be some honest assessment and some reforms with regard to how a lot of the old programs operate under economic development. Looking at our tax credits. You heard the minority party say they definitely want to be involved in tax credit reform. Many of you know that the Senate's already working on tax credit reform aggressively. I think that you're going to see some consensus that we don't want corporate welfare to be established. We don't want things to get out of hand and actually harm us in the end. So in that respect, I think the sober thing to do is to address reform in our incentive programs to ensure they're used properly. And since we have two chambers interested in it and executive branch interested in those types of changes, we're going to make that part of our package.
How long